Hello my students, how are you? Today inshallah we are going to continue module number 1, lesson for reading. We're going to read a paragraph and the title of this paragraph is A Woman with a Vision. Before starting, I just want to tell you that I'm your English teacher. My name is Rahma. I work with Relief International and this video is presented or supported by the American government. Now here we have three outcomes for our lesson. عنا ثلاث نتاجات. So at the end of this lesson بنهاية الحصة هذه you will be able to refer to a picture to make guesses, okay? Number 2, to skim and scan a text about someone's story. Number 3, to use context to guess the meaning of new words. So let's start. Open your book, page 8. Page 8, and let's start. Before you start, read the title. So girls, look at the title. Can you read the title? Keeping our traditional Arabian crafts alive. Again, keeping traditional Arabian crafts alive. What's the meaning of keeping? Yes, الحفاظ, and it is what? A noun or gerund. Yes, keeping الحفاظ المحافظة على traditional Arabian crafts means الحرف العربية التقليدية alive على قيد الحياة. So inshallah we are going to talk about traditional Arabian crafts and how can we keep them alive. So let's continue. Before you start, look at the photo below. Let's look at this picture. What do you see? Look again at this picture. What do you see? Yes, here there are many many things like carpets, rags, jars, and all of these things are what? Yes, they are traditional things. Are traditional تقليديين. Let's continue. Here we have some words. So before starting with these words, look at this table, okay? There are many words and these words are new. We are going to learn them one by one. رح نتعلمهم واحدة واحدة. Let's start with the first word, accessories. Accessories. So this word is a noun and it's what? Plural. Accessory, singular. Accessories, plural. Look at this picture. Here there are many what? Accessories. So what's the meaning of accessories? It is so accessory, singular. Accessory means an item that we wear because it looks nice. An item that we wear نرتديها because it looks nice. إكسسوارات إضافات. Okay. Yes, for example, there is a belt here, there is a bag, and these are what? Accessories. Let's continue and move to the second word. To collect. To collect is what comes after to? Yes, infinitive verb. And collect is a verb. Okay, let's look at this picture. Look at this man. What is he doing? Yes, he is collecting money. Isn't what's the meaning of collect? It means to bring or gather together. To bring or gather together. يجمع. Okay? Let's continue. Disabled. What's the meaning of disabled? It's an adjective. Look at this picture. There are 3 persons and these all of them are what? Disabled. So what's the meaning of it? It means someone who cannot use part of their body properly. So it means عاجز. Look at this picture. For example, look at the woman with a stick. Okay. This woman is holding a stick. So it seems that she cannot what? See. Okay. And this woman is what? Using a yes, wheelchair. So it seems that she cannot what? Walk and use her legs. Okay. She cannot use part of what her body properly. Let's move to the next word, which is attractive. طبعا attractive is an adjective. Look at this flower. This flower is attractive. What's the meaning of attractive? It means pleasant to look at. جذاب, okay? Let's move to the next. Handmade. Also, handmade is an adjective. Look at these accessories. They are handmade. What's the meaning of handmade? Yeah, made by people using their hands, not by a machine. ده مصنوع يدويا. هدول اكسسوارات أو الأساور what they are handmade. Made by what? People using their hands. مصنوع يدويا. The last word, municipality, and this word is a noun. Look at this picture. Yes, the meaning of municipality, town or city government that makes decisions on local affairs. So مجلس البلدية, it means مجلس البلدية. Now we're going to start with the paragraph, and you're going what? You're going to see this word in the text, okay? رح تشوفي هدول الكلمات كلهم في النص إن شاء الله. A woman with a vision. What's the meaning of a woman with a vision? Yes, امرأة لديها رؤية. طبعا رؤية vision اللي هي for the future, للمستقبل, okay? A woman, it is a singular noun. So the plural of this noun is what? By changing A to E, women, okay? Plural with singular women, okay? With a vision, قلنا the meaning of vision is رؤية. Now you should listen to this text carefully, and you should try to fill in the blanks. Here we have some blanks, 1, 2, 3, to 6, okay? From 1 to 6. You should try to fill in these blanks by using the correct verb, okay? And try to get an idea about this story. Let's start.
Module 1, page 8, exercise 2. A woman with a vision.
Hello, welcome to the Halima As-Saadiya Center. I'm Aysam. Why did I set up this center? I began collecting traditional objects and clothes 45 years ago because I wanted to save our traditions. 25 years ago, I started my own business. Later, I realized I could also help poor women to start their own businesses. People always liked the traditional clothes that I wore. This is how I got the idea to design clothes, accessories, small bags for mobile phones, small carpets, and furniture. I knew how to make traditional handicrafts because I learnt the skills from my mother and grandmother. I watched my mother work from the time I was 8 years old. My aim, however, is to protect our tradition. I didn't want to keep my knowledge to myself, so I decided to give courses on traditional crafts to poor women. The town municipality also helps me by providing all the materials we need. I also help disabled people by showing them how to make simple but attractive handmade materials, and we all enjoy spending time together.
Yes. So after listening to this text or to this story, here are the correct answers. Please check your own answers with these answers, okay? Before starting with this story, look at all of these verbs. Did I sit, began, were, learned, was, didn't want. There is something which is in common between them. في شيء مشترك بهدول الأفعال. Yes, all of these verbs are what? Past simple. كلهم ماضي. كلهم باستخدام الماضي البسيط. Here you're going to we are going to analyze a story. This is a story. وعادة القصة كل أحداثها all the events what happened in the past. القصة عادة كل أحداثها بتحدث في الماضي. Like all of these verbs are what? Are yes past simple verbs. تمام. So let's start analyzing this story. Okay, بلش فيها. Hello, welcome to the Halima السعدية Center. So here there is a center, عنا مركز. And what is the name of this center? اسمه حليمة السعدية. I am عصام. Here there's the speaker. هون المتحدث أو the storyteller راوي هاي القصة عصام. Why did I set up this center? What's the meaning of set up? Yes, set up means establish. اللي هي ليه أنشأت أنا المركز؟ ليه أقمت هذا المركز؟ I began collecting traditional objects and clothes for 45 years ago. إذن look at the verb began. It is past simple. هو verb to. Okay. الانفينيتيف منه begin بالاي. اوكي هلا where is the keyword؟ the keyword for the past simple هي ago. 45 years ago بدأت collecting بجمع traditional objects الأشياء التقليدية وclothes والملابس 45 years ago. طيب why did she begin collecting these traditional objects and clothes؟ ليه بدأت بجمعهم؟ Because I wanted to save our traditions. إذا جمعتهم because she wanted لأنها أرادت to save what traditions and تحافظ على التقاليد. Okay. 25 years ago I started my own business. So when did she start her own business? When متى؟ 25 years ago قبل 25 سنة. I realized I could help what poor women to start their own businesses. So she started with her own business. بدأت بعمل خاص. Then she helped poor women. ساعدت النساء الفقيرات to start their own business حتى يبدأوا برضو بعملهم. Let's continue. People always liked what the traditional clothes that I wore. So the clothes or the traditional clothes that she wore, they were attractive. They were very nice. So people liked them. الناس أحبوهم. This is how I got the idea to design. So what did she design? To design clothes. She designed clothes, accessories, small bags for mobile phones, small carpets, سجاد, and furniture والأثاث. She designed all of these things. صممت هدول الأشياء كلهم in her center. تمام. I knew how to make traditional handicrafts. What's the meaning of handicrafts? Yes, handicrafts اللي هو the crafts that are made by hands, by people hands يدوية. I knew how to make a traditional handicraft because I learned لأنها تعلمت the skills from mother and grandmother. Okay. إذن she learned the skills from my mother and grandmother من her mother and grandmother أمها وجدتها. Okay, look at the verb learned. طبعا الانفينيتيف منه learn، والباست الفيرب to learned، إما learned بينتهي بالتي، أو learned بينتهي بالإيدي. اتفقنا؟ التنتين بيزبطوا. Let's continue. I watched my mother from the time I was 8 years old. Look at look at this pronoun. It refers to I refers to عصام. إذن عصام still talking about her story. لساتها بتحكي عن قصتها. I watched my mother work from the time I was 8 years old. My aim, what's the meaning of aim? Purpose or goal. My aim, however, is to protect our traditions. So, what is her aim of setting up this center? What is her aim? شو هدفها? Her aim is to protect, تحمي, to keep, okay, tradition. I didn't want to keep my knowledge to myself. ما بتتحافظ على معلوماتها لنفسها. So I decided قررت to give courses on traditional crafts to poor women. So she started to give poor women what? Courses. Courses on what? On traditional crafts. She started teaching them. بدأت تعلمهم what? Making traditional crafts أو traditional crafts. Okay? The town municipality also مجلس البلدية helps me. How does the town municipality helps or help her? By providing what? By providing all the materials. تقديم أو توفير كل المواد we need. I also help what? Disabled people. And what's the meaning of disabled people? اللي هو people that cannot use part of their body properly، اللي هي العاجزين. Okay. I also help disabled people by showing them how to make simple but attractive handmade materials. So, how did she help disabled people? She helped them by showing them how to make simple but attractive. كيف يعملوا simple but attractive handmade materials. أشياء يدوية simple بسيطة but attractive لكنها جذابة. Look at the pronoun them. Them refers showing them اللي هي disabled people. And we all enjoy spending time together. Now we have finished. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.